Yo, what is up guys? My name is Apex and welcome to a brand new Destiny video. So, in today's Destiny video we're going to be reviewing the exotic hand cannon, Thorn. But before I get into the actual review, can I just say that I'm really sorry for not uploading in the past 2 weeks except for the video on Friday. Just because I had a few exams and I'm trying to prepare for the finals. You guys know the deal. But without further ado, let's get into this review. So Thorn. Thorn is an exotic hand cannon which can be earned from an engram if you got lucky with the Cryptarch, and we all know the Cryptarch is a bastard, or if you get the exotic bounty. And this is the only way that he can get Thorn. You cannot get Thorn from like a raid or a strike or a nightfall. You won't get it. But the thing about this hand cannon is that its rate of fire is decent. Its impact is good as well. The problem is the range. The range in this hand cannon, it's not like really bad range, but it's not all that good for a hand cannon. You would expect a little bit more range from a hand cannon. The stability is decent, in my opinion. And for the three perks that you can you get to choose one from. You have 3 perks: snapshot, perfect balance, and I believe it was send it. Yeah, it was send it. So basically, I would suggest using send it rather than the other 2 upgrades for one reason, which is because the range on Thorn isn't all that great. For the special upgrade for this weapon, it has quite a unique upgrade. It's called Mark of the Devourer. Basically what Mark of the Devourer is, you guys saw me just shooting a few enemies. You guys saw this green flash thing that comes up on the enemies. Mark of the Devourer is basically a poison effect that deals damage over time to the enemies. So let's say I have a drag right in front of me. I shoot him in the body, it doesn't kill him, but the green flash pops on him. The green flash also pops up every time. So let's say the green flash pops up, which is Mark of the Devourer effect. He now gets damaged by that poison. I think he gets hit by, I think it was around 93 or 60 something. Something in that range. I can't really remember, to be honest. But the thing is, you would expect that every single bullet increases the damage caused by that effect. It actually doesn't. Mark of the Devourer, the damage caused by it won't be increased if you fire more than 1 bullet at the enemy. Like, the bullet will still damage him, but the Mark of the Devourer won't deal twice damage. Mark of the Devourer will only work again when the effect has disappeared from the enemy. One thing that's also really good about this hand cannon is that it has an upgrade which makes the last round in its magazine deal bonus damage. Can be useful in strikes, raids, nightfalls. I'm not really sure if it can really help out in Crucible. But back to Mark of the Devourer. How can you utilize Mark of the Devourer? Well, probably the best way to use it is in nightfalls and strikes. Can be useful as well in PvP, but when it comes to PvE, nightfalls and strikes can be really useful for, damaging mini bosses or damaging the strike boss himself. It can also be useful when it comes to Crota. If you guys don't know, Crota has the if you don't have the Dark Below DLC, Crota has a shield, which when you stop shooting at him, it regens. So basically, what usually happens is that people fire at Crota using their primaries and their secondaries, their special weapons. But they're not dealing enough damage, so they have to reload again and keep shooting. Well, in that period between the reload and them shooting again, Crota regens his shield, which makes you probably miss a round, which could probably cause him to enrage at some point, because you won't have enough time unless you get him when he's on like the right or the left side, which can be a little bit tricky sometimes. But Marco Devour really helps because while everyone is reloading, he can basically deal damage to Crota using the Marco Devour effect. So that everyone, when they reload, the shield will still be down. They can continue shooting. For PvP, I don't really know what to say about this weapon, because I'm not really a hand cannon user when it comes to Crucible or Iron Banner. I prefer using more of an auto rifle, like the Search Regime, the Vanquisher auto rifle from New Monarchy. But what I recommend is that if you're more of a rushing type of player, if you rush to objectives a lot, or you run into the enemy spawn and shit, then Thorn won't be all that useful for you. The weapon that you could go for is the Last Word. Last Word is a really great hand cannon for Crucible. Don't get me wrong, Thorn is still an amazing hand cannon for Crucible, but it's more for a person that that plays on the outskirts of the map. A person that doesn't rush a lot, basically plays it safe. That's the type of weapon Thorn is for Crucible. From what I've heard, Hawkmoon is something in between. I didn't get my hands on Hawkmoon yet, but if I get my hands on that hand cannon, I'll definitely max it out and tell you guys what I think about it. By the way, another review for the Search Regime will be up today as well. If it's not up today, then it will be up tomorrow with the Zer video as always. But if you have a few legendary engrams, if you have a few primary legendary engrams, and if you have like a choice to choose an exotic bounty right now, and you see the Toland's, it wasn't the Toland's Legacy. Ah, hell, I cannot remember what it's called. But basically, just look up the Thorn bounty. What if you can choose that one? Definitely go for that one. It's a really great hand cannon. Or if you have it at the moment, then just go and complete it. And my advice from what I've heard, people are suffering when it comes to the part where you have to kill enemies with void damage and Crucible. I didn't really suffer all that much with that part. Basically, just run a void fusion rifle or sniper, or what's it called? Fucking shotgun. And if you're a Titan or Warlock, then that shouldn't be all that problem, because grenade and super kills count as well. For the Titan, the super kill, you cannot kill the super, basically the shield, but still grenade kills count. Also melee kills count as well. So if you're a Titan or Warlock, you should get this done fast. Hunters might take you a while since your subclasses are for solar and arc damage. But if you have a void fusion rifle, shotgun, or you can run the Atheon Zeplog as well, and void heavy. You can basically run a full void loadout, and every kill you get is guaranteed, to count towards the bounty. Also, in that part, every death takes down 2 points, and each kill is 4 or 5 points. I think it requires you to get like hell, I cannot remember at all. I got this weapon quite a while ago. But yeah, I think this is gonna be the end of the review, guys. I don't really know what else to say about this weapon. Other than it's a really good hand cannon for both Crucible and PvE. Would you recommend if you get it right now? If you can, if you have it at the moment, and it's the non-upgraded version, then make sure to upgrade it when Zerg comes back with it. And yeah, this is gonna be the end of the review, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to keep an eye on the Source for Gene review, which might be up today or tomorrow. Try to get it up today. But that's all about it. I hope to see you guys next time.